Oh my gosh, I wasn't ready for the little button to go off. I'm so sorry. Okay, we have another vocab to do. This is your assignment for this week. I'm sorry, this is your activity for this week. And it is the 1930s. So we just finished with whatever, World War One last week. Let me erase this. Hold on. Anyway, we just finished with World War One last week. Okay. And there we go. Much better. And this week you have the 1930s. Let me make this big. Um Very first word. Benito Mussolini. Benito Mussolini, this guy right here, he was the fascist leader in charge of Italy, as well. Oh, I'm sorry. He was the fascist leader of Italy during the Great Depression, as well as during World War II. So he's the fascist leader of Italy during the Great Depression and World War II. The next one. It looks like Weimar. No, Weimar. It is German. A W in German is a V. Weimar. The Weimar Republic is the republic that overthrew the king. After World War One, there's a revolution in Germany, and the Weimar Republic is the new government. This is also the government that signed the Treaty of Versailles. So a lot of people didn't really like it, even though they created it. They're the weak democracy. They signed the Treaty of Versailles. The next one is hyper nationalism. Hyper nationalism, you should be able to figure this out. Hyper means like, extreme. And nationalism is like mega patriotism, mega love for your country, right? So hyper nationalism is nationalism, but to the point of we're better than everybody. Like nationalism naturally says we're better than you. It just does. But hypernationalism says we're better than everybody. And because of that, we deserve to be here, not you. Uh-oh. The next word, Franklin Delano. I always have kids that are like, isn't it Delano? Nope. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Guys, it's totally acceptable to write down on your paper FDR. Like that's literally what he's known as, FDR. Roosevelt is the I just almost said king. Roosevelt is the president of the United States during the Great Depression and during World War II. Most of World War II. He doesn't quite make it through the whole thing. U.S. president during the Great Depression and World War II. The next word, you all know this one. I don't even have to tell you. Adolf Hitler. Hitler is the leader of Germany, the fascist leader of Germany during most of the Great Depression and World War II. The fascist leader of Germany during most of the Great Depression and World War II. The next word, deficit spending, means you're spending money, but you don't really have that money to be spending. We all do that. It's called a credit card. Deficit spending, you don't really have the money, but you're still spending it. That's what countries are going to be doing during the Great Depression. They're spending money, but they don't really have it. The next word, the Nuremberg. Please be careful how you spell this. Kids always put B-U-R-G. The Nuremberg laws. Nuremberg is a city in Germany, and the Nuremberg laws are a series. It's not just one law. It is a series of laws that Hitler started passing immediately, like when he first took over in the 1930s, that were slowly limiting the rights of the Jews. He didn't just come out and tell everybody, hey, concentration camps. Nobody would have gone with that. You have to go slow. The Nuremberg laws were a series of laws limiting the rights of the Jews, and not just the Jews, other peoples, that were not German as well, but the most famous, obviously, is the Jews. Okay, third column, fascism. Fascism, be careful spelling. It's FASC. Fascism. Fascism is a type of government that is extremely nationalistic. It's militaristic. It focuses on like fixing all of the problems in the world. I don't know what I would have put here other than that. That should be enough. I'm just worried that I might have put. Okay, we're good. I found it. Okay. So anyway, yeah, you should get it from that. It's a hyper nationalistic type government that is extremely military oriented. Where are we? Oh, the next one. This is a weird word too. Sudetenland. The Sudetenland is part of Czechoslovakia, and it's the part of Czechoslovakia that Adolf Hitler takes. Well, he's kind of given it. I'll explain it in the videos, but it's the first part of Czechoslovakia that Hitler takes, which really kind of kicks things off. Okay, underneath that, you have more German words. Mein Kampf. That MPF is hard to say. Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf is the name of Adolf Hitler's book, where he literally like lays out all of his plans for what he wants to do whenever he becomes. I keep wanting to say emperor. No, whenever he becomes ruler of Germany. It's his book about what he wants to do, what he believes Germany should be like. The next word is another German word, Kristallnacht. Kristallnacht. Nacht, night. Kristall. This is the night of broken glass. The night of broken glass is this time when a whole bunch of Nazis went around and just suddenly started like attacking Jewish businesses, Jewish homes. They just start like, I mean, it's definitely obvious now. They're not playing around with the Nuremberg laws anymore. It's not like maybe people will notice we don't want you here. No, Kristallnacht is like, get out of Germany. We don't want you here. They're going to start destroying Jewish businesses and homes and setting them on fire and like throwing things through the like bricks and stuff through the windows and stealing their stuff and all kinds of stuff. Okay, last column, short vocab. We're almost done. You have the word Aryan. We talked about the Aryans. India. Oh my gosh. We talked about the Indians. I'm sorry, the Aryans with the Indians. This has nothing to do with that. Okay. Okay, wait, it does have a little bit to do with it, but don't worry about it. If you have questions, ask in a hangout. I'm trying to do these videos fast. But anyway, the Aryans, it's what Adolf Hitler believed the Germans to be. This master race, this Aryan master race of perfect people that the Germans were, according to the Nazis. The next word, Nazism. Golly, what all did I put on here? There's so much I could say. The Nazis were oh, look at that. Look what I just saw. Boom. Look at that. The Nazis were originally a political party. Okay. I just needed to see what I put on there. The Nazis were originally a political party, and I'll explain it in the videos, like the what is it, the notes videos that I'll do, like what they wanted and stuff. They wanted jobs and stuff. Adolf Hitler gets a hold of it, things start getting twisted and messed up, and eventually Nazism is a totalitarian movement that was kind of led by Adolf Hitler. And it was like Nazis existed before Hitler. It's crazy how like things are going to get changed a little bit from what they originally want to then into what they end up being. It's crazy. Okay, and then your last word is the New Deal. The New Deal is actually President Roosevelt over here. It's President Roosevelt's plan to try and help the US during the Great Depression. the New Deal is not going to get us out of the Great Depression, but it definitely is going to help. It's going to like create some jobs and that kind of stuff. Dude, 10-minute vocab? Psh, done. Send this bad boy to me. Bye. There we go.